Have I become your enemy because I tell you the truth? I think one of the heaviest quotes I've ever heard was, "Never waste your time explaining yourself to someone committed to misunderstanding you." And tangentially, some people don't seek to understand. They only wait for their turn to speak, to defend, or to twist your words into something that fits their version of the truth. Have you ever dealt with these kinds of people? I know I have. These are the people that no matter how logical your argument is, no matter how much evidence you have, no matter how you phrase it, they will never come off their stance, their opinion, their version of the truth. 2 Timothy 4:3-4. For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but according to their own desires, because they have itching ears, they will heap up for themselves teachers, and they will turn away their ears from the truth and be turned aside to fables. So Yah told us that there will be a time like this, a time where people will not listen to sense, to reason, but instead just look for affirmation, somebody to tell them that they're right, even if they aren't. And it's not like it's exclusive to just religion. You see it in everything: politics, relationships, even science. It's everywhere. So how do we deal with these kinds of people? Come on, you know me by now. Let's take it to scripture. Romans 11. But the elect have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. Just as it is written, YAHUAH has given them a spirit of stupor, eyes that they should not see, ears that they should not hear, to this very day. 2 Corinthians 4. You remember this. But even if our gospel is veiled, it's veiled to those who are perishing, whose mind the God of this world has blinded, who do not believe, lest the light of the gospel of the glory of Hamashiach, who is the image of Yahuwah, should shine on them. So it seems that blindness is a byproduct of unbelief and a sign of a perishing soul. If someone is not trying to listen or understand you when you bring them the truth in scripture, they're showing their blindness and thus their fate.
What did he say?
Yeesh, that's harsh. I know, but this is the hard truth. What purpose is served by continuing to strive with them when you know they don't want to hear it? Mark 6:11. And whoever will not receive you or hear you, when you depart from there, shake off the dust from your feet as a testimony against them. Assuredly, I say to you, it will be more tolerable for Sodom and Gomorrah in the day of judgment than for that city. Whoever doesn't listen to you has to deal with the consequences of that. And apparently in this case, those consequences will be worse than what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah. I know. It hurts to hear it, but check this out. Ezekiel 3:18. When I say to the wicked, you shall surely die, and you give him no warning, nor speak to warn the wicked from their wicked way to save his life, that same wicked man will die in his iniquity, but his blood I will require at your hand. Yet if you do warn the wicked, and he does not turn from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity. But you have delivered your soul. And the sentiment is repeated in chapter 33. Part of our job is to warn people and let them know the truth. What they do with that information is on them. Remember, Noah was warning people for 120 years, and nobody listened to him. But he was spared from the wrath of the Most High and became the progenitor of the next generation of humanity. It's not on us to make people listen. It's on us to give them the information. Always remember, fools have no interest in understanding. They only want to air their opinions. And what does Yah want us to do with fools? Go from the presence of a foolish man when you do not perceive in him lips of knowledge. When the fool in them starts to show up, it's time to leave. And don't stress yourself out about it. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they're born, speaking lies. Their poison is like the poison of serpents. They are like the deaf cobra that stops up their ears, which will not heed the voice of the charmers, charming ever so skillfully. You didn't cause them not to listen. They were never going to listen. So let's make sure our efforts go where they're needed, and let's not suffer fools.